Royal reality, Royal reality.
There was once upon a time in a community called Ile-Ife in Oyo. There lived a man called Mr. Bola, who at that time was a native doctor and had 3 kids, two males and one female child. And his wife, Bose, who is a naive woman, fondly called a village woman, who sells fish in one of the bush markets. And the man trained the kids by giving them the impression that education is not meant for the youth. The girl grew up knowing that from the father, because the girl's name is Pelumi and the two brothers are Kehinde and Adekunle. So the girl grew up understanding from the father's impression that as a female child, you only have a place in the kitchen and as a wife to a husband. She grew up with that impression, knowing fully well that she has nothing to do with education. And the man, being a native doctor that he is, he had no part in education and therefore restricted the 3 children from going to formal education, because he has always told them that he would never be a parcel of formal education and what's it called, technology as in large. So they grew those kids like that, and once upon a time, the girl, out of problems in the family, she became a hawker, hawking part of the fish that the wife, was also selling in the market. As a result of no formal education, no form of technology and exposure. So at a time, she bumped into some group of men who disguised to be customers to buy fish from her. And being an innocent girl she is, trying to make an ends meet alongside with the mom, came with the intention to sell fish to these 2 young men. And at the end of it, they took advantage of her, carried her to their houses, and then took advantage of her to the point of death. And she was looked for 3 days without being discovered. Finally was discovered on the 4th day, and the culprit ran away, and they were later arrested. And it was done on the man. He started regretting that if this girl had gone to school, she wouldn't be on the street. If the male children, who he was naively saying they would take after his native fetish, whatever, as a native doctor, if they had gone to school, the community would have been better, in a better position, far off than other communities who gave their youths opportunities to go out there and study and come back home. So I think on there, I will leave the story there, and I will also say alongside that, if we come together as parents and tell our children the importance of formal education, it will go a long way to putting Nigeria as a country out of this rape stories and child labor and early marriages.